Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Daily Code Challenges. All right, I'm excited to be here today again, and I hope you are as well. So today is our day 23, right? And I'm so excited. Looking back at when we started this series, who would have thought that we could have gone this far, right? So that's one of the things that really make me very, very happy when I had that flashback, and I'm really excited, not just for the fact that this series has been a successful one, but for the fact that I've been learning, right? And I believe you also have been learning too. So for each day that I run a challenge, I learn, right? Yeah, because someone said that the best way to learn, or one of the ways to learn, is by teaching, right? So this series, this challenge, this daily code challenge gives me that kind of vibe as I'm trying to explain my thoughts. And honestly, I've even learned much more than I used to think I even know them. Okay, so today is day 23 once again, and we have another exciting and interesting challenge. I'm simply going to close day 22 here, then increase the text a little. Okay, let's see what we have today. All right, it says abbreviate. Write a function abbreviate that takes in a parameter word, right? So this parameter takes in a string argument. The function should return a new string where all of its vowels are removed. Interesting. Okay, so following the pattern of day 22 and some other days, I believe this, even though it's a bit tricky, we should be able to work it out. Okay, all right, so let's work it out. So firstly, I'm just going to write the function keyword and write the name of the function. In our own case here, it's called abbreviate. Then passing word as the parameter that is going to take some arguments. Then write the curly braces. All right. Here, the instruction says the function should return a new string where all of its vowels are removed. That means we need to declare what these strings are first by writing a variable. We say const vowel equals a, e, I, o, u. A, E, I, O, U are the vowels we have in the English alphabet. All right, so the next we want to do is we want to look through each of the characters we have in the string, right? So we look through each of them and then detect which one of them are vowels and then remove them from the string and then take the other non-vowels to form a new word, such that line 13, when we pass in an argument as such as wonderful, we have WNDRFL. So this is wonderful excluding every vowel. Same thing goes for mystery. Mystery is this with all vowels removed. Accordion, accordion, this is it. CCRDN with all vowels removed as well. All right. That means we need to loop to iterate. Here, I'm simply going to use the for loop. I'll say for, then use the autocomplete. I change my index to I remove array and change it to word because here we have word as a parameter here. Here, I don't need this line, then I take it away. All right, so the reason why we have word.length is because our iteration is going to start from 0 and then stop at an index before the length of the argument we have here, right? So that's why we are actually doing this. We are only just trying to give a stop value to our iteration, and that stop value is going to be determined by the length of the string being passed as an argument. All right. So the next thing you want to do is you want to check for vowels in our argument. We simply use the if statement for the condition. Say if, then we say vowel dot includes. Here we are using includes. We can as well use index of, right? We used index of in the previous challenges too, and we used includes in yesterday's challenge. So let's use include here as well. We say vowel dot includes. Include what? Every character in the arguments, right? And every character in the argument simply is word square bracket I. So this means that if vowel dot includes this, meaning this line of code here, this the condition we have here simply means that the character here is a vowel, right? So this represents characters that are vowels. Then we write our curly brace here, and then we say, okay, so before we write this next part, we need to declare an empty array where our new string is going to be added into. Therefore, we come here and say let new array, not new array, sorry, new string equals this, equals to an empty string. That means that initially the argument is wonderful. For instance, by the time we call this function on wonderful, O, E, and U get excluded, and we are going to add WNDRFL into this new string. All right. So how do we do that? We simply say new string is equal to new string concatenate word I. All right. Then we return new string. Let's save this and see if our code runs just fine. So I'm going to run this. All right, let's see what we have. Here we have OEU, E, OIA. Now, if you look at this very, very closely, we are going to see that instead of returning non-vowel characters, we are returning vowel characters, right? And this is because of one thing we didn't do right. We are giving a condition for vowels, right? So we are supposed to give conditions non-vowels, right? We are supposed to give conditions for non-vowels. So how do we do that? How do we give conditions for non-vowels? Simply, we are to negate this condition. We negate or we reverse it by using the not operator or simply using the exclamation mark. So that gives us the reverse of vowel. So this now we are checking for non-vowels, right? Let's save this, and then our code also, let's shorten this line 13. So we can as well write line 13 as this. We remove this and then say plus equal to. It still works fine. So we save this and then we run our code again. Whoops. Wow. Now we have WNDRFL, we have MYSTRY, both are correct. But this third part, we are supposed to have CCRDN, but we have ACCRDN. What could possibly be the reason? Now, if you take a very closer look, you are going to notice that the A we have here is in uppercase, and we didn't write any test case for uppercase vowels, right? The vowels we declared there are just lowercase. So to also add vowels that are in uppercase, we can simply just come to this part here. We can simply just convert every character in word to lowercase, or what I normally do at some point is I could just say A, E, I, O, U as well. So I am adding both the lowercase, and also the uppercase, right? So it is going to search for every existence of these characters. So I'll save again and see if that solves the little bug we just had. Let me run this. All right, this is awesome. Now we have WNDRFL, which is correct, which is the expected result. We have MYSTRY, which is also the expected result. Then we have CCRDN, which is also the expected result. Wow, that's very, very interesting. So this is how we actually, or this is how I've been able to implement this challenge, how I've been able to solve it. And if we don't want to do this AEIOU, like I was trying to explain earlier, we could just come here and say we want to convert every word. We want to convert every word here to lowercase. So you could just say word dot to, I hope it works actually, to lowercase. I just hope this works actually. I'm not too sure right now. Oh, it works. All right. So we only converted this word here to lowercase so that every word in, or every word in the argument, right, will be converted to lowercase, so that every vowel we have here also will be converted to lowercase. That means that this uppercase A we have also will be converted to a lowercase a. Therefore, the code is going to recognize it and exclude it from the returned non-vowel strings, right? Let me save this again and run again to be very sure that we have the correct result. All right, so we have wonderful, we have the abbreviated form of wonderful, mystery, and accordion, all abbreviated, meaning all without vowel characters. All right, so with this, we've been able to implement our code challenge for abbreviate function, and it's a very exciting one, very, very exciting, and I'm very happy to be here. And also thanks for joining this code challenge as well. So with this, I say thank you very much. It's Christmas Eve. Yeah, I'm glad, and see you tomorrow, right? All right, have a nice time. Bye.